All right, what's up? We're live. Finally. That was a freaking disaster. My computer died. Then the laptop that I used to stream the games wouldn't use the VPN, which means I couldn't log into Hulu, which means I couldn't pull up the game, which means I had to restart it like 5 times. It finally started working. And yeah, we're going live 5 minutes before kickoff now. So much for a pregame show. Honestly, I don't care too much. I'm freaking exhausted. And I got Mexico after this. So we'll take what we can get here. But oh my God, that was infuriating. The cons of living abroad is that you have to use a VPN for literally everything. Okay, let's just look at the freaking lineups, man. Let's just see what kind of ass are we dealing with today. Tristan Blackman starts again is just wow. Wow, that's shocking. Okay. Tim Ram, at least Chris Richards is back here. Roll Don is starting. Alex Freeman. Did Des get sent home? Did I read that right? Did he get sent home? Zendejas gets the start, honestly. Couldn't be worse than Tim Weah against Korea. Balogun, come on, man. It's not even a talking point. Should be the 9. Adams, Pulisic, Arfston. God damn, man. This is weird. Okay, let's look at Japan. Suzuki benched. Why? Why would you bench Zion Suzuki? Moriyasu is such a fraud, man. Zion Suzuki is already like 22 years old. Chat, why are you benching your 22-year-old starting goalkeeper? I don't understand. To what? To bring up the next young guy? What are we doing here? Oh my God, that pisses me off. Let's bring it back. But that is ridiculous. Sekine, I don't even know. Holy shit, Nagatomo got the start. Chad, this might be a cooked feature. I might have to end the stream. If this is what we're dealing with here, oh my goodness. If I don't know who 2 players are, that's crazy. Mochizuki, I have no idea who this is. Plays for Machida in the J League. In the Rocky, I have no idea. A 29-year-old center back. So it's not even like one of the dudes from the U23 got called up. What on earth are we doing? Joel Fujita, sure. It's cool to see Fujita and Sano. This is a big game for Sano. Big game for the other Suzuki, Yuito Suzuki. Big fan of his. Junya Ito, that's my guy. One of my favorite players ever. So that's interesting. Daisen Maeda as a left wing back. Dude, we have lost the plot here, man. Both managers have completely lost the plot here. This is disgusting. And Ogawa up top. Honestly, F it. I don't care. I'm okay with that. Although I thought Ueda was solid against Mexico. Mother effing Nagatomo is starting a game, dude. Like, I just can't. Like, legend. But I feel the same way as if, I don't know, U.S. threw Brad Guzan back in goal, even though Nagatomo's a bigger legend. Even Brad Guzan, everyone would be like, what are we doing here? Why is Guzan in between the sticks right now? Or at a certain point, it was like when DeMarcus Beasley just like wasn't phased out when he clearly should have been phased out. I know it's a friendly, but this is still annoying. It's annoying because I'm sure people paid huge money for this game. And it's, again, on paper, this is a blockbuster game, Pearl Harbor Derby, and instead we're getting like how many starters on Japan realistically here? Actually 0. I mean, I think Junya Ito should be a starter, but he doesn't start. So you have 0 starters for Japan, full rotation, versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 starters. Well, 5 starters that everybody can agree with from the United States. I think Max Arfston is going to start, y'all. I kind of think. I mean, I don't know if Jedi is going to come back and Poch is going to start him. We cannot say that for certain. Oh, I should say Matt Freeze, too. So it's actually 6 starters, I suppose. Oh my God. That is shocking to me, man. All right, well, you know what? We're just gonna chill, y'all. We're just gonna chill. Chat, y'all gonna have to carry the stream because I don't know what to expect. I'm not giving a score prediction. This Japan team has never played together, ever. Most of these guys don't know each other's names. They should still score a goal. But, I mean, I'm looking at this, man. If we're being honest, the United States is probably the favorite right now. Who disagrees with me that the United States is the favorite right now? I know Roldan's there. I know Blackman is there. But most of these guys played with each other the entire Gold Cup, or they are actually the starter. Like, there's at least a semblance of chemistry here. I think the United States has to be a slight favorite in this game. I'm not saying they're going to win 3-0, but I'm like, is this Japan team really like? No, I wouldn't bet on this game. I wouldn't bet on this game. The USA midfield is probably worse. I don't know. Adams, Dusts, Fujita, Roldan. I mean, it's Adams versus Sano. That's actually a great battle, honestly. I don't know. Mochi Suzuki, I don't know. And Dyson Maeda is playing as a wing back. I'll take Alex Freeman over Maeda as a wing back. This is weird. Japan disrespecting U.S. men's national team because of that Korean result. No, this is just Moriyasu being Moriyasu. That's it. This is Moriyasu constantly just rolling the dice over and over again. I mean, if I was him, I'm playing the starters again for the first 45 of this game. And if you get a goal, we're up 1-0 at halftime, I'm pulling everybody, and then I throw on, the other Suzuki who I've never heard of. Actually, the third Suzuki. What's this guy's last name again? Mochi Suzuki. I'm throwing him on. And I'm not saying he sucks. I have no opinion on him. I've never seen him before. So I don't know what we're about to see here, but can you imagine if the United States wins this? The United States would win this, and Moriyasu is going to be like, this was an amazing friendly window for us. I promise you that's what he's going to say. He's going to start with 5 minutes talking about how Nagatomo is a legendary Samurai Blue player and how it was an honor to see him play one more time. And then he's going to talk about how the experience was invaluable. Oh my God, dude. I don't know if this is going to be a 0-0. Chris Richards in the back definitely helps the United States defensive case. Definitely helps the case there. Forgot Nagatomo existed. Well, I mean, his time has come and gone. Are you going live for the Korea? Of course. I might end this stream early. Y'all, if this game sucks, I'm telling you now, I'm ending in the 70th minute. I can't. I need to eat dinner. I didn't even get to stretch again after the gym. I'm calling it in the 70th minute. This game's just buns. I'm telling y'all now. IDK says, after the previous game, you would think both teams would take this game more serious. Instead, we get this. I agree. I'm right there with you, man. I need to see something before I... Ooh, Argentina got a red card. Otamendi. I mean, just as an example of a difference in mentality, folks. Of a difference in mentality. This is why CONCACAF and AFC are so far behind South America. I want y'all to pay attention to what I'm sharing on the screen right now. Do not look away. I will know if you look away. Look at this. Look at this. Are you seeing this right here? Can everyone turn their attention to the Ecuadorian side of the screen? These guys are qualified. Everybody here is qualified. This is the mother effing A team for Ecuador. In a quote, meaningless game. Because that's what I hear from the Japanese simps and apologists when they do F all against Saudi Arabia and in Australia. It's a meaningless game. In a meaningless game, Ecuador sent out everybody. Why? Because results are important. Why? Because they're playing at home. Why? Because they want to have the belief that they can beat Argentina, which they haven't done in a minute. Argentina are the two-time Copa America winners, current champions of the world. Already the first team to qualify. They got 1, 2. I'm going to count Tagliafico. He does start sometimes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 because Lautaro and Julian rotate. They have 6.5 starters. They've been qualified for 4 fucking games. It's incredible the difference in mentality. Versus this. Versus this. What the hell is this? It's pathetic, man. It is so pathetic. I know I'm getting heated, and my mother effing chair isn't balanced. And my computer wasn't working, so I had to restart it, and I was late to the stream. This is the last straw, man. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. Oh, my God. It's just, hold on. Let me try to, because this table is going to piss me off. Hold on. One sec. I'm going to bounce out. Y'all just stare at the lineup for a second. All right, we're back. Oh, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Do another video attack. Sure. What you want us to talk about? I'm in a terrible mood. Jack, who should replace Japan manager? Me. USA is 4 to 5 starters, not bad. DK, why are you trying to defend this horseshit right here? 4 to 5 starters, not bad. After you got cooked by Korea, 4 to 5 starters, not bad. 4 to 5 starters, not bad. You have 4 games until the World Cup after this one. 4 to 5 starters. You've won 1 of the 8 games against a team of relevance under Pochettino. 4 out of 5 starters, not bad. Right before hosting a World Cup. Come on. Nope. The game started. Okay, fine. I'll share my screen. Let me switch over to dark mode since you guys are light sensitive and have terrible eyesight. Okay. No, I'm heated, man. I'm done. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to make the most of this, but my God. I'm late. Which lineup is pissing you off, USA or Japan? Both, Greg. Both are pissing me off. Unserious. This is an unserious pair of teams right here. Good chance in the box. It's dealt with by the 29-year-old debutant for Japan in the center back position. I mean, the best teams in world football don't rotate like the United States and Japan do. And really, it's a Japan problem. I don't think Berhalter was rotating that much. I think this is a Poch problem, not like an endemic U.S. men's national team like religiously rotating. Japan have never won a knockout game at the World Cup, and they are acting more entitled than Argentina. It's shocking to me. Raul, maybe he is experimenting for what? Raul, what is he? What recipe is he trying to find? We got 4 games until the Mundial. What experiment are we running? I don't know if you're talking about Poch or if you're talking about Moriyasu. If you're talking about Moriyasu, is he running the what happens if I start all the backups against Spain experiment? Is that the experiment that we're running right now? Do we need to run these experiments? How about your first team start scoring some more goals? I would like Japan to run that experiment. How about you score goals against somebody not named Indonesia or China? Why don't you do that experiment? Jack replaces Japan manager. I replace USA manager. That'd be absolute cinema. Well, we all know that I'm winning this game 3-0 if I'm in charge of Japan, Nabuto. But that would be absolute peak if we were able to do that. I'm watching a corner now for Japan. My personal goat, Junya Ito, is standing over it. On my stream froze. Excellent. Okay. Oh, here comes the stream. It's back. Okay. It's in 144p. I can't tell. Somebody cleared it from the United States, and we're going the other way. Jack, you're going to go bald. I don't think so, Biden. I have really good hair genetics. Shout out to my mom and my grandpa. I don't know. I don't think I have any bald family members, actually. My dad still has colored hair, and he's 64, so I should be okay. Junito offsides. Mother of God. What Super Kira? I don't know what these lineups are, man. I don't know what these lineups are. Jack, what do you think of Uzbekistan beating Iran and CONFA Nations? TBH, both teams are missing a bunch of players, but pretty cool to see Uzbek. I agree, Ryan, and you're looking at this the right way. I talked about this in the Guatemala-Panama stream yesterday. It's just good to lift a trophy, man. It's just good for the belief. It's good for the belief. Especially when it's not even a Mickey Mouse tournament. I mean, like, everybody brought the A team. Yeah, the guys missed, like, the first group stage match. And, yeah, you got Afghanistan and mother effing India took 3rd place. But, like, it's multiple games, and then there's a knockout game, and then it goes to extra time, and then there's penalties. So this is at least semi-professional. It's a big deal. My favorite part of the CAFA final was how Iranians were like sack Galinoy and the Uzbeks were like sack Kapadze. I'm not even going to go into that right now. Meanwhile, Venezuela also already scored. I'm telling you, man. And Maturin, oh my God. Was that Alex Freeman, number 16, who just freaking murdered Zendejas there? In Spanish, you say, te mate. I killed you. Well, he killed him. He killed him. Lo mató. Oh, my God. I mean, this is a great idea. It's just a booty cheeks pass. Freeman wasn't terrible against Korea. I'll maintain that. I think he's one of the MLS guys that I think. Ooh, long ball for Japan over top of box. He's looking for, I believe he's looking for Yuito Suzuki, but it's not going to get there. Some pressure here. Roldan in the middle of the field. I cannot believe I'm saying this last name out loud, but here we are. Nagatomo with the foul. Do you think Japan rotates versus Brazil? Now, I don't freaking know anymore. I mean, they're not going to. Moriyasu should be sacked if he rotates against Brazil. You got to take your job seriously at some point. I mean, Pula, you're just objectively wrong. That's okay, though. I mean, who gives a shit? I just told you that the champions of the world give a shit. So you think that you should copy something at least that the champions of the world are doing, no? Maybe you should look at what the best teams in the world do and say, maybe we should do that more often. Instead of taking your foot off the pedal since November of 2024. That was the last time Japan tried. So you're going to go into the World Cup having not played a meaningful game or really given it your all for 18 months. It's a bold strategy. Let's see if it pays off for Japan. Thoughts on Norway scoring 11, bro? I don't know. Didn't see a damn thing. It's Moldova. I was too busy watching Jordan versus Dominican Republic and what little of Wales, Canada I was able to watch. Which Canada beat 2 European teams this window. Does anyone give a shit? No. Even though I think the Romania game in particular was a big deal. Wales had a lot of guys. But it's still a good result. Long ball from no. No, Greg, I'm good on the link, bro. I appreciate it though. I got it pulled up now. It hasn't frozen again since. Unk losing his mind on CONCACAF. I just lose my mind on soft mentality. That's really what I lose. I'm in love with your hair. Thanks, Clackers. My girl loves it too. Although it's getting a little long. Okay. Here we have something. Nice little back heel. Junior Ito in the box. Oh my goodness. I don't know how Japan have not scored. Freese actually does well. I can't tell if Maeda was off. He was. That was a beast of a ball in. Beast of a ball in. It's a filthy back heel. Oh, they called it on Ogawa for the offside, not on Maeda, who still effed it up. Which is stronger, calf or AFC? Calf, Dom. Calf. Calf. I wanted to see Mitoma. I wanted to see him against Mexico too, but my man didn't show up. Fujita just killed Tyler Adams. Paul's just tricking people into thinking the U.S. suck so they can catch them by surprise in the World Cup by C division. That's one way to do it. Your small thoughts on Wales. Oh, I think I beat you to it, Ryan. But I think it was a good result. Hell of a free kick from Cornelius. I think to really have some more talking points about it, Canada needed to score from open play versus a bang and set piece, which is great. But I mean, even though there was a lot of young kids out there for Wales, it was like stars and young kids. Like that was it. And still, they didn't lose. I would say Canada looked. I only saw the first half. I don't know what happened in the second half, but I thought Canada looked like the better team. So I think it was a phenomenal window for Canada. Excellent work. I wish Wales would have played more starters, but I understand because they're in the middle of World Cup qualifying. So I get it. Nagatomo and rolled on in the 2025 is crazy. I know, Tony. It's insane. Looks like Ogawa cross. Tim Ream cuts it off. Rolled on the ball. He's getting pressured. Arson gets pressured, and the ball goes out. 1-1 Colombia. Hey Adam, can you not say scores in the chat? I'd appreciate that because I'm gonna watch that Venezuela game. So please do not talk about Venezuela. If you want to talk about Brazil, Chile, I don't care. But please know Colombia, Venezuela. Oh, U.S. could do something here. U.S. could do something here. Zendejas in the box. No, it's dealt with. It's dealt with. Oh, no. No, yeah, it's dealt with. It's dealt with. You have very friendly hair. Thank you. I mean, Pula, again. So what do they do? Do they not schedule friendlies until the World Cup? I mean, Argentina is playing in a meaningless World Cup qualifier as well, and they still have their best guys out there. Again, it's a difference in mentality. Like sure, maybe somebody will get hurt. Maybe somebody does get hurt. That's always the risk. They could get hurt taking out the trash from their apartment. They could get hurt at the club trying to break dance or something. Like it's inevitable. That's not a good enough reason to be like, let's not try at all in games that could be really important for us. At some point, you have to have pride. And unless you're a team that's achieved so much to where you don't need any more reps, you have to take advantage of that. US doesn't qualify for that. Japan doesn't qualify for that because neither have done anything. So both need to take these things seriously. That doesn't mean you go 100% in every friendly. You can play, go 85, 90%, win the game, learn things, avoid injury as best you can, and everybody's happy. Everybody gets out. Fans feel like they got their money's worth. Coach feels like he actually learned something. You got a good result in the resume. The vibes are good. Like, you can't just qualify and then it's like, all right, guys, take off until the World Cup. Jack is such a Mitoma hater. I love Mitoma. I love Mitoma. I'm not a Mitoma hater. But when a player has a bad game, I'm going to say that he's a bad game. I mean, I love Amir Murillo too. He was very, very poor against Guatemala. I'm not going to lie and be like, he's my favorite player. He was a 10 out of 10. Nah, man. Nah. Okay, Maeda. Maeda's got Adams on him. Fujita. Ball over. I mean, it's a good idea, but I don't know. It looks like Maeda could have gotten there, but he just said, nah. Honestly, with this line of Japan is showing a lack of sincerity toward the United States. I'm Japanese myself, but today I want America to win. I just don't know if you can learn anything from this. Jack, you're going to have to switch once Korea. Yeah, I will. That'll be the priority for me, and I hope it's taken a bit more seriously. Though I know some rotations will be made. Which at least those teams have the... Oh, Arvsson bullied in the box. Arvsson bullied in the... It's a tame header, though. It's a tame header, but Arvston looks really bad when he gets pressed. He's almost lost the ball twice. He has lost the ball another 2 times. He's just too weak. He's just too weak for a big body 26. Maeda, good job. It's an interesting ball across. Pulisic has been invisible. Any advice on becoming the best footy content creator? I wouldn't know anything about that, dude. My content sucks. I cannot give advice. I wonder if this game's sold out. Anybody know about attendance on this game? You twisted your ankle at the club. That's what I'm talking about. I was at the boliche 3 weeks ago. Dude, my knee was killing me. Granted, I have a torn meniscus, so that makes sense. I'm already injured. Oh, Ito past Reem. Oh, it's a good idea, but it's kind of semi-dealt with by... I actually think Blackman got a foot to that. Thanks for streaming so I can hate listen to the U.S. losing on my hour drive. Damn, that's a long drive. Appreciate you and what Michael do for the footy community. Thank you, but at what cost photography? I try to be positive when I can, but the technical difficulties before the stream really got me down. Then I saw the lineup and I said, nah, dude, I'm choosing violence. Bad giveaway by Sano. Balogun's in the box. They try 1-2. Balogun has an opportunity here. It's blocked. Balogun has got to be asking himself, how has he not scored this break? Zendejas with a soft header back. But, I mean, a pretty good tack. A pretty good connection there between Pulisic and Balogun. Bad giveaway by Sano. We had a lot of Japanese fans tell me that he's the best midfielder in Asia. I would speak to the contrary. But what do I know? Damn, Pulisic is dropping deep, dude. Oh my goodness. U.S. actually doing pretty well against the press. Decent pass by Reem. Good idea by Balogun. Arfson does well there. Link in the play here. Adams progressing the ball. Probably not the guy you want on it, but U.S. will take it, and Japan are fully back. And yeah, that took too long. That took way too long. Julian says, hey, Jack, what's your favorite Mexico player? If you're talking all time, dude, Tecatito is probably my favorite player all time. I love Rafa, but Tecatito was different, man. Right now, my favorite player. I don't know if I have a runaway favorite player right now. I really like Johan, though. He's just a beast of a defender. He's slept on, man. Internationally, he's slept on. USA needs Josh Sargent in the game. Captain Crunk, don't even make jokes like that, man. You know Sargent's not doing a damn thing. Junior Ito, there is some space here. There is some space. Yuito Suzuki on the ball. He's got Tim Ream against him one-on-one. It's a adventurous. Okay. Ball stays alive. Maybe a shot here, top of box. Fujita plays it out wide. Is it Nagatomo? I think it is. It's going to fall in the box, and it forces a header from Freese. I mean, 26 is a big dude, man. 26 is a big dude. That is a big dude. Are the CONCACAF qualifier? No, they start in 1 minute. They start in 1 minute. Oh, Balogun's here, and he's got Nagatomo marking him. No, Nagatomo goes inside. Second A on him now. Zendejas top of box. Zendejas hits blocked by Sano. And Maeda's going to collect. Not a great touch from Balogun. Fujita going back to second A. Almost concedes a corner. Plays it. Zendejas with the steal. Playing out from the back has not been great for Japan. Maybe because none of these guys know each other. Tyler Adams into Roldan. And he's ripped. He's ripped by Suzuki. Good pass there from Suzuki. Here comes Sano bringing the ball up. His pass is off the ref. Okay, well, that was anticlimactic. Did you see the Canada game, Jason? I saw a little bit of it. I saw the first half. I thought Canada looked solid. I would have liked a couple more shots on goal from Canada. I thought the ref was kind of weird. He was calling a lot of fouls, giving a lot of cards in the first half. I don't know what happened in the second half, so don't ask me, but did you see the U.S. men's national team turning out like this 5 years ago? I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody would foresee a national team having this amount of European talent, many of which is proven with the national team. Like, these guys aren't, it's not like they play at Juventus and then they play for the States and it's like a disaster every single freaking game and just like ignore those guys. I don't think anybody could have foreseen that because that's not normal. Teams don't do that. South American teams, go back to that, they do play local guys. But if they have guys in Europe and they're playing well and they're not awful for the national team, like, they're in and it's not really controversial. They might not start every game, but at least they're going to be called up every single time. I would have never foreseen Poch doing this. I think he clearly does not care, and that's the number one thing. He does not care. My chat's 10 minutes behind. Yeah, that's just me. What's the Y3 on Japan's jerseys, Omar? That's a good question. I believe Y3 is a fashion brand. So it's like a collab that the Japanese national team did with Y3. Do you think U.S. is regretting not bringing in Jesse Marsh? Canada's getting win after win. I think many U.S. fans would not admit that, though. I think Marsh has talked so much crap about the U.S. that some fans are like, well, we never wanted you either. Yes, you did. Yes, you freaking did. Would he be great for the United States? I think the U.S. has really exciting personnel for Marsh's system. You want to talk about athletes? I mean, Tim Weah, Balogun, Jedi Robinson, Dest. There's some athletes in this team. Like, they could definitely make do. Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie, maybe not, but I think it would have been great. I don't think they would have won every single game, but if Marsh is in charge of the United States, they probably either win the Gold Cup or the Nations League. I don't think they would win both, but that would be my prediction. I think he would have one right now. Marsh's biggest problem is he doesn't know when to chill. He doesn't know when to just take his foot off the gas. Oh, my hit in the box. Good step by Richards. Vegeta back on the ball. Sekine with a shot, and it lands in Kyoto. Here we go. This is pretty much it. Y3 is a line from Adidas from the Japanese designer Yoki Yamamoto. I did not know that. There we go. Ahmed, your comments are hilarious. I don't want to see IDF. I don't want to see Hamas in the chat. Please, I'm going to say it now. I would like to not see that in the chat. You can make jokes about Pol Pot. You can make jokes about whatever you want. Claudia Scheinbaum. I don't want any IDF Hamas shit in the chat. I do not want to have to put anybody in timeout. I don't know or like where that would lead. Nowhere good. So let's just stick with the Cambodian dictators, okay? You want to talk about Bukele? I'm in. Drop those jokes in the chat. You want to talk about the Russo-Japanese War? You want to talk about something timely and relevant to this game? I don't know about timely, but relevant to this game? We can talk about the Russo-Japanese War. I got no problem with that. First time a European power was defeated by an Asian power in war. Big deal. Big deal back in the day. Look at Tim Ream. Look at Tim Ream defending in the Japanese half. Any Pol Pot. And George's in the chat. Can I make jokes about Mexican cartels? What, Miguel? I can. Why don't you make one? And if it's funny, you can make another one. I mean, Harold, great point. CONCACAF qualifying is crazy. You have 4 games to qualify, 5 if you're my beloved Honduras, because Harold's beloved Honduras are going to kick off, I think, at 11 o'clock tonight. The margin of error is too small and favors underdogs, 100%. And that's something I didn't really take into account is like 6 games is nothing, man. Like, think of Panama, right? They haven't lost. They got 2 draws. Are they still in it? Yes. But they need to go 4 for 4 now, basically. Maybe 4 wins and a draw, and that would be enough to get in there. Like, there's no more errors. They've already made their errors. Guatemala, home loss to El Salvador, already made their error. Already made the error. Even like Curacao and Trinidad, if they both like draw again and Jamaica wins, damn, Nagatomo just bodied Alex Freeman. That's crazy. Jack, where do you see your sub count in a year from now? Dude, I have no idea. I mean, I'd love to have like, I would love to double in a year, 40K. That'd be awesome. I'd love to be on 40K. Warhammer 40K. Project 2027. 40K by the Asian Cup. That's my goal. Balogun in the box. Roldan. Richards, Ream. Oh man, we're watching a B team scrimmage here. Oh, Freeman or Arvston. Dance move. Oh, the MLS haters are furious right now. Max Arvston dancing on a hapless J-League debutant and putting in a dime in Zendejas, who's probably the one North American-based player that everyone's a little confused hasn't played at all in the last 2 years since the 2023 Gold Cup. Great freaking shot. Great freaking shot. Let's see how much Nagatomo is responsible for this. I mean, I can't see from that camera angle, actually. I mean, it's a great... Zendejas just reads the flight of the ball really well. There are 2 Japanese defenders. It's not great, but it's a hell of a ball from Arvston. Hell of a ball from Arvston. MLS, Yas Diddy. Greg, it's too much, man. Too much, bro. Of course, it's the Mexican helping the United States. I agree. Mauro, I agree. Who's beating Spain, in your opinion? I think Argentina will beat Spain. I think Morocco would beat Spain again. I think Ecuador could beat Spain. Those are some of the teams I see. Spain, just I need to see them play a couple more just physically bruising teams, right? Bulgaria doesn't qualify. Pendejas? Oh my God. Jordan clears Spain easy. That's wild, Wes. I mean, I'm here for that, but that's wild. What time does the Mexico game start? It starts at 10. Oh my God. I'm going to have no time in between these streams. Like, actually, I will not have time. I will not be able to do both of them. Huh. Okay, I thought it was 10:30. That's not good. That is not good. Okay. Well, if my calculations are correct, I have 40 minutes until I need to start the other stream, which means it'll be minute like 60. Yeah, it'll be like minute 60, and then I'm going to switch over. Just end the stream at half. Gonna have to Uber Eats, Miguel. They don't got Uber Eats here. They got Pedido Ya and another service called Rappi. And there's like a third one that I can't remember. Balogun, cross in. Freeman's there to Pulisic. Oh. Otamendi red card. I saw that. Yeah. This reminds me of World War II. How does this remind you of World War II? The combatants involved? Oh, looks like Ogawa with a yellow card here. In the background, it looks 50-50 Japanese-American. This doesn't look like the Korea game. Well, and also I think Korean fans probably show out more than Japanese fans. Is it that the U.S. is better or looks better or that Japan looks worse? Well, I mean, Junya Ito should have put that away. That should be 1-1 right there. It's a good save from Freese. He's had like 3 saves this game. I mean, it's a makeshift. It's a makeshift. Oh, you got to score that. And that's why Japan don't score goals, ladies and gentlemen. Exhibit A right there. Oh, here comes Pulisic. U.S. going the other way. They got some options. He's going to play it to Arfston. Does he bag another assist? Arfston cuts inside. It's caught. It's caught. But it's the right decision. It's the right decision. It's a good attack. Pedido Ya over DoorDash. It's probably true. Oh, gosh. Rolled on. That was terrible. All right. Since I've already decided I'm definitely cutting this stream early, let me lock in here, folks. Let me lock in on the commentary for the next 6 minutes. All right. I'm on 36, 35, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Just saying that in case you guys want to sync up with me. Okay. I'm going full commentator mode until minute 41. So I'm sorry, chat. Whatever he said. Vince, get the likes up for the best right-wing channel on YouTube, baby. 100%. 100%. All right, I'm going commentator mode. Tim Ream. Max Arfston on the ball. He's going to play it back to Chris Richards. Richards with a lucrative, delicious-looking long ball over top. No American's able to get to it, though. And here comes Japan. Tactical, patient, waiting for their moment. Like a lion waiting for a slow gazelle to walk by. Oh, but the gazelle is ready. Pulisic jumps on it. He's in the box. He's versus Fujita. Fujita rips his pocket. Pulisic gets it back. I don't know how he still has it, and the shot goes over. Oh, my goodness. Pulisic remembers the friendly before the World Cup. He said no more. And not great from Fujita there. Not great from Fujita. Who got the block in? I think Sano got the block in. Okay, so Sano with a good defensive contribution here. The ball looks kind of sick. Just saying that. Ball looks kind of sick. Instead of ball don't lie, ball looks dope. Oh, mama. No, they're going to keep it in here. Pulisic is battling Daisen Maeda. Things you love to see. You eat this. Suzuki, Blackman keeps it. Back. Pulisic again. Suzuki on him. He's looking. Ball to the far post. It's a good-looking one. Ooh. Just a little over Balo's head. Just a little over his head. Richards, good battle with Ogawa. The third Suzuki dribbles straight out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for the Yanks. In Arfston on the ball, the MVP of the game, the MVP of the U.S. men's national team, maybe their best player. Some say best player, others say poor. Depends on who you are. Is he better than Jedi? Maybe. Maybe. I don't pass judgment. Don Garber would say he is. And that man's never wrong. Arfston with a throw. And it's gone out. Okay. The 29-year-old debutant for Japan tackles it out of bounds. It's going to be another throw. And the U.S. center backs pinging it back and forth. Pinging it back and forth. Roldan's got it in the middle of the pitch. It's like we're back in 2018, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Long ball through, almost to Balogun. The 29-year-old debutant gets it back, but he doesn't clear it very well. Alex Freeman on the ball. Freeman. It's a good ball up top. Zendejas. He probably should shoot, but he chooses not to. Adams. There's one Japanese player pressing 3 Americans. I'm not sure how this is working, but it is. Richards on the ball. Richards. Ream. Pulley. Adams. Zendejas. Blackman to Roldan. Things only heard in the nightmares of many U.S. fans before. Arvston, pure class, pure silk, plays the ball out wide. Pulisic against the third Suzuki. He's dancing. He gets by him. Oh, the third Suzuki's got the Kevin Durant build. He's got those long legs. He gets a block on the pass. Pulisic going up against him again. Can he get the better of him? Sort of. Rolled on. Blackman rolled on. Back to Blackman. The MLS passing quota is almost met for the first half. Tim Ream. No Colombia, Venezuela spoilers. Fortunately, I don't know what you're talking about. Christian, put that person in timeout. No Colombia, Venezuela spoilers. You can spoil, and literally, y'all, any other game you can talk. There's one game I'm like, please don't talk about. We had 70 international games today. There's one that I'm begging you to not speak on, and it's Colombia, Venezuela. Moises Caicedo red card? My God. Peak Conmebol, dude. 2 red cards in a World Cup qualifier between 2 teams who are already in. Peak Conmebol. Jack's mustache. Tactical managers, better than tactical managers' entire career? Damn, Ozzy, you harsh. My stash is mid at best. Let's be honest here. Connor's mustache is far superior. I'm not even going to lie. Can we spoil TV shows? Sure, but don't spoil anything I'm watching. Ooh, long ball here. The third Suzuki goes up and he wins it. Junya Ito's on the ball. He dances away from Blackman. He's still got it. Arvston's kind of gaining on him a little bit. Ito top of box. This has to result in a shot. I think it's blocked by Richards, but Maeda was also in the way. Good chance created from Japan, I guess. Why don't you want to hear Venezuela versus Colombia? I'm confused because I want to watch the game, but I want to watch the game tomorrow, and I don't want to know what happened. You should post a pinned comment on this stream. Can I pin from inside StreamYard? Oh, inside the box. It's pretty good from Japan. Freeze with another save. He should make the save, though. It's completely near post, but... Jack doesn't even have a mustache. It's a goatee. I mean, I do have something here. I have both. Do I not? At the AFC, give this man official match commentary. Dude, life goal complete when that happens. Life goal complete. Halftime whistle. Okay. Let's see stats here. I mean, in terms of this, it looks like a great game. 9 shots on target, and it is a better game than Mexico versus Japan. 100%. That was terrible. 2 big chances missed for the United States. What are they? Let me see. What are they considering big chances missed, I wonder? Probably one from Balogun. They don't have XG on here, so I don't even know how to say it, but yeah, I don't know if I can even. Yeah, Balogun 2 shots on target. Interesting. It's been an interesting half of two teams that rotated very, very, very heavily. And here we are. Do I feel like I wasted my life? No. I don't feel like I wasted my life. I feel like it was kind of fun. What are you watching, Jack? I'm watching. Oh, like what shows am I watching? Ned Stark. Bro, you dropping Ned Stark spoilers in the chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. Fire Jordan jersey. Thank you, bro. It was very difficult to find. Miguel said, "What's up, Jack? Just turned on my TV and the U.S. are winning. How? Golazo from Alejandro Zendejas. Matt Freese with a couple big saves. Very pretty offensive game. I think both teams are getting what they want, whether that's through countering or through the buildup. This is the Japan team that's never played together before. Their chemistry's in the freaking mud. And the U.S. is taking advantage of this. And I think the U.S. had to score against this Japanese team. You have to score. So what I was saying at the beginning of the stream, they're the favorites now. Japan decided to roll out with this. Okay, fine. U.S. is the favorites now. I'm curious if Moriyasu brings on the A guys at any point. I feel like he won't. Does Arvston remind you of Kevin Alvarez too? That's an interesting question, Louis. That's a really interesting question. Because, yes, he does remind me of Kevin Alvarez. I would say yes. I don't watch Kevin Alvarez a ton. Ever since he went to America, I've barely seen him play. Maybe like 6 games or something. But overall, yes, I do think they are similar profile players. Pretty poor defenders. Although Arvston is a winger. He's just being like asked to play as a fullback. Alvarez was a fullback. And now, from my understanding, sometimes plays as like a midfielder even for America because of his defensive deficiencies. What did you think of the Australia versus New Zealand game? I didn't watch any of that, dude. It was at 4 a.m. where I live, so I saw that it was a 3-1. But yeah, yes. Please do not even say the words Venezuela or Colombia. You will be banned, and I do not want to ban people. Joseph says, "Nice shirt, Jack." Appreciate that, Joseph. I think my chat just went backwards in time. Caicedo sent off officially. Okay, well, that's interesting. I think Japan will bring their A players later. Moriyasu just testing the B team. I just think testing the B team when the A team is not firing is interesting. It's interesting. I'm watching the highlights now. Let's see if there's anything I missed here. No, there's a bad giveaway from Sano. I'm watching it again. Pulisic shot wasn't great. Let me see. This chance, ball goes wide to the third Suzuki. Oh, I think this is the nice back heel to Junya Ito's. Yeah, it's a great save by Freese. That's probably Freese's. I mean, he's made 2 great ones on Junya Ito. The cross that might have been a shot, might have been a cross, and then the point blank one. Both of them are really good. Oh, and Maeda just skied that, man. Oh, and then there's like the Balogun double save again. I don't really think I learned anything from that. All right, what's the next highlight we got here? Probably the Zendejas goal. Let me see. Which one is this? Ball comes in. Oh, the third Suzuki. Yeah. Nagatomo ball in. Dunks on Tim Ream, but Tim Ream's forgiven for that. The goal is pretty good. Starts with Richards, rotates all the way out. Arvston beats his man, and it's a freaking banger from Zendejas. It's a freaking banger from Zendejas. That's Puro America Zendejas right there. That's Liga MX, 3 campeón. Oh, I am seeing the bad turnover by Richards. And a great save by Freese on that one. Mexico match moved back to 9:30. Yeah, I just checked my phone. Albert was texting me about that too. He says game is at 10:30. So it must be 9:30 in your time zone, Eggmeister. I think I'm still gonna end this stream early though. Wow, Miguel Terceros got his 7th goal for Bolivia. He has 7 goals for Bolivia this cycle, y'all. He does not have a senior goal. That is crazy. Wow. You gotta love Conmebol, man. You gotta freaking love Conmebol. Full-time Portugal 3-2 Hungary. Yeah, I didn't see any of those. I'm gonna go back and watch a few games. Greece, Denmark, probably that one as well, just to check them out. But US outplaying Japan, I would say it's pretty even. I don't think anybody's outplaying anybody. I think both teams are creating really good chances. And kind of that's that. We're not seeing a ton of great defense overall. Jack, you should watch Ao Ashi. It's for real a football peak anime. Okay. I can check that out. I tried Blue Lock, man. I got to episode 8. I didn't buy into it hard. I was like, okay, this is solid, but I don't love it. And I think the problem is I watch too much footy. So going from footy to like anime, which is typically a break from footy, and then the anime being about footy was like, I was stuck in the matrix. I was like, I got to get out of here. So I don't think I'm built for that. I think Japan's concern is their attacking players not scoring more so than all their injured key center backs. Yeah, one is more fixable. Densai, one is more fixable. One is, look, you just got to wait for your injured guys to come back. Like, you're just waiting for them to be healthy again. That's solvable. How do you make non-clinical players become clinical? That's a bigger problem. How do you develop a striker who can score? Which I sometimes feel that criticism is unfair because Ueda creates for Japan. So it's not like he's not doing anything. It's not like he's just there missing chance after chance after chance. He's pretty good in hold-up play for his size, and he does help Japan create. But yeah, they don't have a like 6'2" athletic killer striker. That guy's never existed like in the history of the Japanese national team. And that's kind of the archetype of forward that I think this team is missing so bad. Like if you put Victor Osimhen on Japan, I mean, they should be trying to make semifinals of the World Cup should be the objective. My half Japanese, bro. What's up, Zoo? Jack, can I spoil the lineup for you, Mexico? Do I want you to spoil the lineup for me? Not really. I feel like I can't stop y'all from doing it. I guess I could do the lineup right now, and then just don't tell everybody in the other stream that I've seen it already, okay? I'm going to have to fake it and pretend. Let's see what's going on in... All right, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay. We got Curacao doing their thing. Hold on. I'm going to get to Mexico's lineup. I just want to see who scored. Chong with a brace. Okay. Look at that. All right. Sick. Margarita with an assist. Okay, let's see. I wonder if Fault Mob has it. Let's see if they got it. See, this still says 10, but y'all are telling me it got pushed back. Is this a starting 11? Is this confirmed? One, that looks like 11 players. Mateo Chavez and Huescas. Okay. Purata starting. Useless. Vasquez, Lira, Rangel. Useless. Germán is starting. Useless. Chucky Lozano, Raul Jimenez. Eric Sanchez got the start. Okay, this is funky. Let's look at Korea here. Okay, Cho's out. Kim's in at keeper. Kim and Jae still starting. Let me see. They've changed their defense quite significantly. Kim Tae-hyun, I think he started against the States. Yon's Kastrop gets the start. Youngwoo Park. Oh, God. Okay, Koreans are furious. Oh gets the start at striker. My boy Junho Bae and Lee Gang-in. Okay. Okay, you know what? We can work with this. We can work with this. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm pretty happy with that. Mexico's is okay. Burrata, what the hell, though? That doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Blue lock is for someone who doesn't know anything about football. For someone who knows about football, Awashi is peak. Okay, I'm going to check it out. Did you like Ted Lasso then? Harold, I hated it. I watched it with my parents because, you know, my mom, bless her heart, she's like, oh, this soccer show we can watch together. I'm like, all right, mom, let's do it. Sit down, watch Ted Lasso. It's just too gooey. It's too satirical at times. I'm just like, I wanted a little bit more. Now, Roy Kent, I thought was fire. I liked Roy Kent as a character. I like the owner. I don't even remember her name, but I loved the owner as well. Those were the best characters in the show. The assistant coach, I'm just hating right now. So annoying. I hated every scene he was in, which was a lot of scenes. And I didn't like the girlfriend either as a character. I thought she was quite annoying as well. Jamie Tartt's girlfriend. Jamie Tartt was pretty solid. That was pretty funny. But there was just too many things about the show that I just like, oh, it's like a little cringe. But I watched it. I finished the show. It was okay. It was okay. Have you seen Attack on Titan? Yes, I have, Daniel, but I have not seen the last 7 episodes. So please do not say what happens at the very end. Donation over. Did I miss one in here? Supreme Leader says, thoughts on the K-League right now? Oh, thoughts on the K-League is fire right now. I don't have too many thoughts on the K-League other than I think it develops really good. No way Trinidad scored against Jamaica, dude. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Not going to lie, Blue Lock kind of boring. Luna, it is kind of boring. Like, it's cool when they're doing stuff, but a lot of the time they're not doing anything. Son benched. I'm not surprised by that. I do think he will come on for 30, though. Why is Rangel getting minutes for F's sake? Dude, I don't know. South Korea's rotated a lot? Question mark? Yes. Pretty significantly. Unserious lineup. Everything about this is unserious, man. Blue Lock gets ruined because of the fandom, TBH. Y'all hear that? Leo is calling y'all out. He's saying y'all a bunch of plastics, know nothing about anime, have zero taste, and know nothing about football. And you've killed his enjoyment of the anime. How'd you do my guy like that? No Alvarez and Montes for obvious reasons. Yeah, Montes is suspended if I'm understanding correctly. Assistant coach from Ted Lasso equals Connor. Interesting. I'm trying to piece that together there. You mean by being not funny? Because if so, then I would agree with you. Yo, Jack, opinions on Canada beating Wales today, bro. Would love a video on them. I glaze all of them. Cuffham, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't watch the full games against Wales because I didn't really care for Wales's lineup, so I watched the first 45. It was solid. It was solid. I like the Romania game more. Will I make a specifically Canada's takeaway video? I got to be bored. I'll be honest with you. I got to be bored. The problem is I'm going to be dropping my CONCACAF qualifiers recap, and then I got to do the Mexico recap, and then I'm probably going to do a USA recap too, and then I might even drop some smoke on Japan because I'm sick of these fools. I'm so sick of this. So Canada's like number 6 right now in the totem pole, and then I got Conmebol. So, yeah. Probably won't make a video. Maybe I could do an audio only on Spotify where I don't have to edit it all. I could do something like that. But it's going to be hard for me to share any in-depth notes because I didn't watch the full Wales game. Can't stand this match anymore. I've resorted to playing Clash Royale instead. We've all been there. And I might be there right now. Okay, you know what's the worst part about this is that the United States is going to win, and then everybody is going to say that Asia sucks. Like, y'all are ready for this, right? Are you guys ready for this conversation? We're going to see that. We're going to see that. Tack is going to screenshot the score, and he is going to put out a rage bait tweet that is going to be very successful about how I thought everybody told me Japan was good. Or something like the worst US ever beat the best Asian team in the world. I'm just telling you now that's what's coming. And that's the worst part. And that's why Moriyasu needs to face war crime charges. Oh, I missed your super chat. My bad. Didn't I pull this one up? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm tripping. You see Canada beat Romania and Wales back-to-back in the road. I did. And the Romania game was much more impressive, in my opinion, because Romania basically put out the A team. Oh my gosh. Maeda's running. Freeman's on him, though. Ball going back. Seko checked in the game. It's a good ball across, and it's headed straight at Freese. Ogawa. Told y'all he was good in the air. Oh, no, we are cooked. Seko's on. We, as in the United States, is cooked because Seko came on. I appreciate that, Cuffham. I'll see what I can do. You must make the Deadball TV Clash Royale clan. Y'all, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that is. Is that different from Clash of Clans? Is Clash Royale different from Clash of Clans? I'm exposing myself right now. I really do not know. Oh, this looks good. Arvston. He's got Pulisic on the overlap. Pulisic, ball across. It's saved by the keeper. Without Jack, Asian football wouldn't be talked about that much. Hot take. Yeah, there's barely anybody who talks about it in English. There are starting to be more people. Dangerous free kick here for the States. Potentially, Pulisic gets brought down. I think it's Sana with the foul. Yeah. It's just difficult. I don't know. Like, because nobody's really been the first, which I don't really know if I'm the first, but I guess I'm the first to be taking it super, super seriously. Nobody wanted to start making videos. Now I feel like there are a few more channels out there, but mainly they're like an Iran only channel, right? Or a Korean only channel, or really that's it. Australian only channel. There's nobody who talks about like everything. And honestly, It's hard to find that in CONCACAF. I mean, how many channels talk about CONCACAF like I talk about CONCACAF? The Give and Go? That's it. Like everybody else is just a Mexico channel. There's 100 United States channels. Mexican channels in English. There's me, Football Asada, Lads Footy. I wouldn't say Get In or like a Mexican channel. They cover CONCACAF too. Shout out Elijah. So they're not a Mexican only channel, but like Mexican only channels, probably us three. Well, I'm not even a Mexican only channel either. So there's two. Football Asada, Lads Footy Show. I think maybe there's some other ones. But United States, oh my God, there's so many. There's so many. Is this the same Japan? No. No, it's actually 100% different. It's 100% different. Oh, good turn by Pulisic. Who did he turn on, man? Who got spun there? I don't know. Maybe I need to pay attention more. I don't know where to watch AFC stuff. Chandler, it's free on YouTube half the time on the AFC YouTube channel. Jack is the only reason Kuwait gets recognition. Hot take. That's true, Ahmed. Yet you call me the biggest Kuwaiti hater on the internet. Which, to be fair, I was a Kuwaiti hater. And then it took one game and I flipped. Literally one game and I flipped. And I was like, these guys are goated. Is this Japan's B team, Jack? Modrilla, it's basically the C team. And I hate saying that, but it's basically the C team. I don't know how many of these guys will make the World Cup squad. Oh yeah, Maxwell does do like recaps, right? He does do recaps, yes. No way the Tulane hashtag is mariachi versus K-pop. Oh my God. Does Zealand talk CONCACAF? I don't know. I think Zealand talks everything. Why did Maxwell have beef with MLS moves? I don't know. Oh yeah, Unilife is China. I've actually seen his stuff. It's a bit too like memeified content for me, but he is funny. Chris from Football Asada has some wild takes. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. When is the Deadball TV Ultras meetup happening? Dude, probably, I don't know. When I live back in the States again, probably 50K. Probably 50K. I feel like 50K is enough people to start having a meetup. Rolled on. It's actually a good ball down. And Secco with a grown man slide tackle there. That was good. Ankel, spill your top 10 list for GOAT in football. Ankel, you can't just ask me for a top 10 ranking video in the I'm doing a live stream. I can't like off the dome rattle off 10 names. Oh God. Ask me like during a halftime or something when I don't have the game to watch, because I got to think. Because if I say anything wrong, you guys will clip me and troll for the rest of my life. Looks like Chris Richards got hit in the face, but the United States is going to keep it. What's your reaction to Uzbekistan beating Iran? It's about damn time. That's my reaction. Good for them. It's about damn time. Oh, that was a good run from Pulisic. It's another good save. I mean, look, the fans are getting a good spectacle here. I have to say, this is not a boring game. Meaningless, perhaps. This is not a boring game. When is the Ginger Man coming back? I think I'm dropping a video Thursday with Connor again. Not great from Sekume there. What's your favorite Mexican club? Don't have one. Don't have one. Don't really care. Mole versus Beam Beam Bob is insane. Jack, ever thought about making shorts? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like shorts people don't, that's not really the audience I'm trying to make content for, you know? I'm gonna try to get into that. I've told myself like 50 times. So maybe this comment is another reminder that I should get started. Top 10 military generals? Oh God, that's also insanely difficult. I can tell you number 1 is Napoleon, number 2 is Alexander the Great, and then you're gonna have to let me think about number 3. No, number 3. I got number 3 right here for you. Belisarius, number 3. Oh, that's a great tackle. It's a great tackle from Adams to get Sano off the ball. Yeah, Belisarius top third for sure. 4th, can I go Yi Sun Shin from Korea? He's technically an admiral, but I'm putting Yi Sun Shin top 5. I got him at 4. And then 5th, dude, I don't know. Saladin was pretty beast. That guy was pretty beast. There's got to be a Roman I'm forgetting here, and it's going to piss me off. But though that's my top 5. I got Saladin at 5. There's got to be a Mongol in the top 10 too. A Mongol or like Tamerlane, you know, either a Timurid or a Mongol's got to be top 10. Holy hell, I didn't even say Hannibal. Hannibal is, I might put him at 5 and move Saladin down. Hannibal was a beast. He just couldn't beat Rome because, well, he had no support. He literally could not get inside of their cities. So he just ran around Italy just eating food and sacking stuff. But Hannibal was a goat. I mean, he was really good. But Napoleon, what he was doing was actually unreal. To be fighting all of continental Europe in the gunpowder age, single shot musket age, and be steamrolling. Nah, well, that's the craziest thing ever. Vince, I appreciate this comment here. I definitely do get delusional in my takes as well. You know, I'm a big romance guy, so I fall in love with stories that could be all the time. And then usually those predictions come back to bite me in the butt. But I try to be as objective as I can. Or if I'm being biased, I want to be like, look, I'm biased. I got this guy. Or like, look, I'm biased. I think this team's better. Instead of like creating some completely BS argument that's not real. Hernan Cortez is not 3. Miguel, that guy, nah, he's not in the top 20. He's not in the top 20. Oh, this was good. Oh, what a block by Suzuki number 3. Pancho Villa top 3 is wild. That is wild. Genghis Khan, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I like Napoleon, though, because France weren't like the premier power when he got there. Like, they were kind of down bad at the moment. He took over the army of Italy. Dude, those guys didn't even have shoes. But Genghis Khan, yeah. Genghis Khan, easy top 7. Easy top 7. I just don't know how much fighting he did versus his generals. That's what I'm lacking here. Oh, good ball down. And it's a good tackle from Alex Freeman. Saladin, a normie pick? Christian, that's crazy. That's not a normie pick. That is not a normie pick. Scipio Africanus, it's a good one. It's a good one. I don't know, though. I think I'd put... Oh, I'd probably put Caesar above. Dude, Caesar took down like 500,000 troops in Gaul with a couple legions, man. Like, Junior Ito ball in again. It's not a good ball, though. It's like a half shot. Freese has had a lot to do this game. Napoleon was moving like King Von. This is the most accurate thing the chat said all day. Yeah. I don't know if he was a booty-ass strategist. I just think he made one critical mistake that led to his downfall. Two critical mistakes. Spain was a disaster. Spain was a freaking disaster. Oh, Pulisic to Freeman. Top of box. Also, like, he was assuming Russia were going to be his friends, and then that kind of went to hell. Curaçao's drawn with Bermuda. Oh, hell no, dude. Oh, hell no, dude. Everybody's hipster pick in CONCACAF is down bad. Were you a history major? Yes, I was. Well, I still read it all the time, just for fun. Barbacoa versus Korean barbecue. Are we doing hashtag recommendations or? Oh yeah, wait, hold on. Damn, do I got to switch the game over? Chat, are we sure? Are we 100% sure this Mexico game is not starting in 3 minutes? I forgot the time. Chat, what time is the Mexico? When is Mexico starting? It is 8:30. Okay, so I have 30 minutes. Okay, I have 30. It starts in 32 minutes. Okay, all right, guys, we'll get to minute 75 here, and then we're gonna call it. All right, let me edit the time then on that one, because maybe people are waiting there. But all right, I'm gonna edit the time on that one. Okay, so we'll go 10 more minutes here. Yeah, we'll go 10 more minutes here. All right, let me try to focus in here. We're talking about Jake for a World War II guy. Recommend Shattered Sword by John Parshall. That sounds dope. Shattered. I'm actually gonna Shattered. The Pacific Theater is my favorite. I love like the rise and fall of Japan is so cool to me. All right, I got it saved here. Appreciate that, Christian. Shout out. Seko. Kamada, ball down. Mitoma, can he redeem any honor from Mexico's appearance? Kamada again. Sano, back to Kamada. Into the box. Junya Ito, back to Sano, back to Kamada. It's not a great ball. Okay. Well. Ooh, Tim Ream almost in trouble there, but he gets away. Japan's starting to press pretty hard now. And that's a foul on Balogun. Who brought him down, though? I mean, Japan's got several of their like better players in right now. Oh, Pulisic, good run. Good body by Balogun, and it's a goal, 2-0. That's a great goal by the United States. And you know what? Balogun deserves a freaking goal this break, man. 2 point-blank chances against Korea. 2 point-blank chances against Japan earlier. He deserves that, man. He deserves that. Oh, my God. Filippo's definitely going to be like, Asia is trash. It's not great. I mean, it's not terrible goalkeeping. Dude, Sekime's been bodied by Balogun today. It has not been. And you know what, guys? His club team got relegated in France this season. So are we surprised? I've seen way more of that player than I care to admit. And yeah, he's not great. He's not great. Pulisic is easily the best player on the pitch. He's been so good. He's been so good today. He took about 25 minutes to get going. About 25 minutes to get going, and then it started to get really, really good from there. Tyler Adams off. Diego Luna's on for Zendejas. 5 more minutes here, y'all, and then I'm going to end this one. Looks like McGlynn's coming in for Adams, I will assume, which means Dest is probably coming in for, I don't know. Oh, De La Torre is coming in too. Oh, Pulisic is off. Can Japan do anything? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, let's see. Who's the full list of guys they got out here right now? Japan. Their full list of subs. Let me pull up everybody who's Kamada, Mitoma, Minamino, Scrub, and Seko. Okay, pretty trash still. And Japan looks like a disaster right now. Diego Luna on the ball. He's got Sano on him. Gonna rotate it back. Kamada on the ball, up to Seko, who's pushed up a little bit. Back to Kamada. Sano in the middle. He's moving it. Sekime, Sano. Good little triangle there from Japan. Kamada plays a long ball through, but is cut out well by Tim Ream. Diego Luna does really well to hold on to that. Sano slides in, but De La Torre does enough to get it away to Jack McGlynn, who's running. He plays it wide. I think he should have played it to Balogun. Freeman, it's just like an arcing ball to nobody. But Luna's going to keep it. Oh, and Junya Ito brings down who? Who got brought down? Was that Luca De La Torre? Rolled on. It was rolled on. It got brought down. Mm-hmm. Okay, so we probably have time for a little bit more action after this one, and then that's it, y'all. How is Trinidad drawing Bermuda? I don't know, man. McGlynn, ball in. It looks pretty good. Ooh, Richards is there, but it goes behind. Yo, there's been hella chances in this game. Balogun. Ooh. Well, I couldn't see how the chance was created because there was a replay playing, but yeah, now show the replay. What happened? How did Balogun get another really good looking shot from? See, now folks, now what the United States can do is they have the freaking 2-0 lead. So now they can just like chill, pass the game away and kill it. Exactly what Korea did to the United States. Like you don't have to try and kill yourself for the full 90 minutes in a friendly, games that don't matter. Just get the lead, show that your, starters can play well. Shot comes in off the crossbar from Ogawa. It's going to stay in bounds, though. I think it was Ogawa. Yeah, it was. Oh, that was almost dirty. That was almost pure filth. Cross comes in for Japan. Ogawa kind of won it, but not really. Here's Dest. Dest is going to play it to Balogun. Back to Freeman's going to send it up. Sana with the header out. Moriyasu clapping on the sideline like a moron. Like an absolute moron. Machino's coming on. Who else is coming on for Japan? Damn, I really got to go. I really got to go. Kamado wins the header. Okay, 90-second countdown, chat, and then I'm ending it, and then I will see you guys again for the Mexico game. Mitoma. Guarded by Jack McGlynn. Never thought I'd say those words in my life. Kamada just murders Seko with a terrible ball. Kamada's awful window continues. He sucked against Mexico. Sucks here now. There's a substitution, guys. I'm going to end the stream, chat. I will be on Mexico in 20 minutes. See me in there. Please no Colombia spoilers. I appreciate y'all. See y'all soon.